Hi, I welcome all of you in my channel and in this video in which I am going to discuss how to solve a simple linear regression problem by hand manually. So this is a real data problem in which a real estate agent wishes to examine the relationship between the selling price of a home that is over dependent variable or response variable and the size of the house that is measured in the square meter and it is over independent variable or predictor. Also, he wishes to predict the house price based on the house area. So whenever there is a word relationship, we have to perform the correlation analysis, and in this case we have this data based upon the observation, so we will apply the Pearson correlation, and where the word is used predict, there we will use the regression analysis. In order to perform these two tests, the real estate agent have collected the data from 10 houses. He measured the house areas in the square meter, and he also noted down the house prices in thousand. For example, 140, and now there will be three zeros after that. The independent variable is the house area that is measured in the square meter. So after collection of these 10 values, so before solving, we understand this linear regression equation that is used, that is an estimator and used for the prediction or estimation. So y I hat, it is the estimated or predicted value of the response variable y for observation I means first observation, second, third, likewise. B naught is the y-intercept, or it is sometimes called regression intercept, that where over linear line touches the y-axis. After that, B1 is the estimate of the regression slope. If the value of the B1 is positive, it means that our slope is positive and it's going upward. And if the B1 value has coefficient has a negative sign, it means that our slope is negative and the line is coming downward, and this negative sign showing that with the increase in x, this variable value, there will be a decrease in the response variable. Likewise, if this value B1 coefficient is positive, there will be an increase in the response variable. xi is the value of x for observation I. It means that each individual observation, we have like 10 observations, so the individual error term ei, that is called residual, sometime have a mean of 0. So the general linear regression equation is yi is equal to b naught plus b1x. When we use this equation for estimation or prediction, we will put a hat on the y. Sometimes this equation can be written as y hat is equal to a plus b xi, where b naught has been replaced by a and b1 is replaced by simple b. Here are the formulas that will be used to calculate the linear regression coefficients and the y-intercept. So we have formula of a is equal to summation of y. It means that sum of all the response variable. Summation of x square means that take the square of all observations independent variable and then take the summation of them. Summation of x, take the sum of all of the observation or independent values. Summation of xy, multiply independent variable with the dependent variable, and then sum of all the values. And here it means summation of x. First take sum of all of the individual observations and then take their square. So likewise you have to calculate a and b, but in most of the cases it is wise to calculate only b term. No need to calculate a. Please remember this. And then we slightly rearrange our regression analysis equation. How? We will say that a is equal to, so generally we say that y is equal to a plus bx. Okay, what we do, we say that a is equal to y minus bx. So bx has been moved to other side of this equality. To do so, we will put a bar on the y as well as on the x. It means that we will have to take the mean of this dependent variable as well as mean of this independent variable. and we will put, when we have put these two values, we will automatically get A, because initially we will find the B from this formula. So I suggest you people initially find yx or mean of y, then mean of x, and after that this B value. No need to calculate this A using this formula, it will be time consuming. So using this formula, I will first calculate x and y. Let's go and calculate this thing. So x and y will be calculated by multiplying, this is my x house area and house price is my y. So when we multiply x multiplied by y, these two cells, I will get 300. So likewise, I multiply 312 with 160, we multiply all of them. In order to save the time, I suggest you people do not write an exam or an assignment the whole thing. Instead of that, write 245 multiplied by 140, this first row value, then 312 multiplied by 160 like this, then add the plus sign. After that, always put 3 digits. This is basically the standard way of writing the large data if you want to multiply them, and then only write this last one, the 255 multiplied by 170. Okay, after that you will get the result that is equal to 508 284. So this is the way. However, in the calculator you will have to multiply all of these values in order to get this result. Hopefully it will be clear to you people. Summation xy means that I have taken the sum, or I have added all of these values, and then I get this result. Hopefully it is clear to you people now. After that, the next term is summation of x and summation of y. To calculate these two, it is quite easy for you people. Just only add these values, 245, 312, 217, likes all of these 10 values till 255. If you want to write it in paper or an assignment, so how you will write? You will write 245 plus 312, then plus sign, after that again 3 dots, plus, and the last value 255, and this is equal to 2865. So this is the way of calculating the summation of x. Now the next thing was summation of y. We have y in this column, house price. So we will write 140 plus 160, then plus 3 dots, the last value is 170, and we got upon submission 1714 only. So this is the way we have calculated, and we will write here summation of y. Perform the calculation, rest of the calculation in the next part of this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Kindly like this video, subscribe to my channel. Bye.